In T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on YouTube and welcome to Bamcis. You sexy sons of fucking bitches. I'm kinda excited because I finally fucking graduated. School is done and over with. That little fucking journey that I took when I was what, 5, 6 years old is now at a fucking end. Just done. Now today I want to talk about a nice subject that is quite near and dear to my heart, torture. And this subject is quite near and dear to my heart because it inflicts pain. People think of these fucking weird ass ways to hurt other people to get what they want. I mean, it's really quite bizarre. I mean, some of the extent of these that I've actually read over are just so fun. Like, who thinks of shit like this? I found 3 that really stood out to me, and they were just so fucking gruesome. So, number 1, scallophism. There's a chance I may not be saying that quite right. What it involves is that you take an individual and you put them in between 2 makeshift canoes and you sit them out in stagnant water. Before you do this, you put honey and milk all over the appendages that are sticking out these little weird ass canoes. And you gotta think, you got your head, your 2 arms, and your 2 legs extended. What happens is that insects come and do what insects do. Covered by bugs and insects and wasps and what the fuck ever else comes the size of fuck with you. They burrow in the skin and they're eating and laying eggs. And to make matters worse, you're in between these 2 canoes, you can't fucking move, and you're getting just fucked up by insects. You're then force-fed a combination of milk and honey to give you dysentery. For those of you that don't know what fucking dysentery is, it's an extreme case of diarrhea, basically. It's where you just shit yourself over and over and over again in this little weird ass boat, in this little weird ass pond. And the time frame can be anywhere from a couple days, a couple weeks, to a couple fucking months. Because what can happen is that the people that put you in the fucking boat in the first place can come back and force feed you food to keep you alive, to keep you shitting on yourself. Fuck that. Stay in school, kids. And something called the Glasgow smile, also referred to as the Chelsea grin. When they want to get information out of someone, they'll tie them up in a chair and they'll get razor blades. And they'll cut each corner of their mouth up to 1 inch. Once the person is clearly cut, tied up, they start to beat the hell out of this person, causing the person to flinch and moan and complain and bitch and cry, but more importantly, scream in agonizing pain. Because once they manage to get them to start screaming, the inch cuts on each corner of their mouth begins to rip and tear and make their way up to the bottom of the earlobes, causing the person severe scarring. Once the scars heal, of course, you always have a smile, causing you to always be smiling. Whoever came up with that one was just hey, watch that hand. Bam! They hurt people just to hurt them. And drum roll please for number 3. Yay! It's kind of fucked up. This one is really kind of brutal. The person that is just fucked in this kind of situation gets a tire full of gasoline put over them and light the bitch on fire. And then you have to sit there and burn to death while listening to the cheers and the laughter of the people that lit it in the first place. Ever laugh without smiling? Okay, anyway, so what do you guys think? I mean, tell me in the comments below. You think those 3 were the most gruesome torture methods ever devised? Or do you personally have one that can actually beat one of those 3? If so, leave it in the comment section below. And if it does beat any of the 3 that I've described today, I will come back on next week's vlog and tell you one I personally designed myself. Let me know. Thanks again for watching, guys. Peace, and I'm out. Anyway, what am I doing? Who thinks of shit like this? I don't want to do it. Now, while this may not be considered torture because it's not quite long-lasting, but if that is one fucked up way to go, I've ever heard one, that is one fucked up way to go. Ever laugh without smiling? Fuck that method. That is one of the worst ones I've ever heard of in my life. Ha ha ha. Thinks of shit like that. This is Kyle Willis signing out. Yeah, that's it.